We don't want
Top of the morning, my Cadillacers. Top of the morning, Kin folk. It's the Cadillac Talk Morning Show. I am your host, Macaroni, Big Tony, Jones in the building. Salute to everybody watching. If it's your first time checking in, let me know what country, what state, what province, what street corner, what penthouse in the sky you checking in from, because we worldwide and it's nothing but love. Wherever you are in the world, we saying nothing but love, blessings, prayer. I hope your family's good, your health is straight, and your finance even better. You know what I'm talking about? Now, it's Saturday morning. Make sure my mind is good, mind is straight. Oh, man. We got some smoke to get into this morning, man. Now, listen. Don't shoot the messenger. But I think there's something going on. I don't necessarily believe it, but they got a smear campaign on Jay-Z. That's what I feel like. Now, there's some British tabloids that say they got some information that's going on with Jay-Z in Africa, of all places. And that's why you see the thumbnail is the way it is. I'm not delusional. I'm not. I might be retarded, but I'm not delusional. You know what I'm saying? But then we got some Wack 100 and Max beef shit to get into. Yo, that nigga Max, man, had Wack running out the goddamn clubhouse chat, man. That nigga ran like a little bitch, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Wack ran like a little bitch, man. Kind of hurt my feelings too. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be a clash of the Titans. You know what I'm saying? So Saturday morning, we're gonna get down to the get down. Let's get down to the smoke.
The raw, unfiltered testimony of a woman who stared into the abyss of elite depravity and lived to speak on.
Yo, Chico back, Jaloso Nation, Chico Black, salute to you, player partner, my partner player. You know what I'm saying? Good to see you home from the hospital, doing good, feeling great. You know what I'm talking about? God bless you on a Saturday morning. So we got some allegedness to get into this morning, man. There's a lot of allegedness going on.
Of it. In the heart of Nigeria, far from the red carpets and sold-out arenas, she explains how a world-famous American music icon has turned her land into his private hunting ground. Human safaris, satanic blood rites, trafficking networks that feed on the darkest appetites of the global elite. These are not rumours whispered in back alleys. They are the lived nightmares of survivors who have escaped, and the silent graves of those who did not.
I'm a mother, a widow, and a survivor who's dedicated my life to helping other victims here in Nigeria. I speak plainly because the truth can't hide behind fancy words anymore. The American music star everyone treats like a god, Jay-Z, is no hero, he's a predator. He's been coming to Nigeria for years, First with Jeffrey Epstein on those private jets, then alone, then with other celebrities, actors, singers, billionaires. They don't come for music, charity, or culture. They come to haunt children, child
Hey man, Chico, we gonna keep the prayers up till you get this charge on Thursday, player partner. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We got your back, player. You know what I'm saying? We got your back and we got you in prayer. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Thursday you're gonna be back out on your feet, rocking and rolling and rocking. Now, do we believe the lady so far? I don't know, man. Say she's Nigerian. Say, hey, Jay-Z ain't what it look like. Yeah, apparently they hey man. Y'all let me know in the chat if y'all believe it or not. So far, 75% of the polls says, yo, they believe it because there's too much smoke going on with Jay-Z. I didn't say it, the chat said it, not me.
safaris. What if foreigners pay big money to chase our children through the bush like animals? They shoot for fun. When the hunt ends, the real evil starts. Satanic rituals, blood ceremonies, bodies used in depraved ways I can't bring myself to repeat. They celebrate it all, toasting like it's a game. In Nigeria, these men are feared. Their names shuts people up. Politicians take bribes and look away. Police vanish when the convoys arrive. No one speaks out openly. I know this because I survived it myself. Years ago,
Let me cut it right there for a second, man. Why we can't see the lady's face? How we don't know this in an AI? That's the first thing I'm thinking. I'm not, hey, man. Why didn't the news reporter have the lady on the goddamn show? And like I'm saying, this could be an AI. 1, 2, but they do got evidence of Jay-Z in goddamn Africa, though. I mean, yeah, you got business out there. So there's a connection somewhere. Whether or not she's talking the truth, I don't know. I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, salute to you, Lady T. Salute to you this morning. And shout out to everybody in Ontario. You know what I'm talking about? But with the Epstein shit, hey, man, they say y'all was parlaying, so might not be too far-fetched, man.
my brother and I were taken by Epstein and his friend Bono during one of their visits here. We were used, abused, and barely escaped with our lives. The trauma never fully leaves, but it turned me into someone who fights back. Now I help other victims. I listen to their stories, connect them to safe places, and keep records of what's happening. My friend's daughter, Temi, she was only 14, doing well at high school, so full of hope. One evening, she didn't come home from school. Days of agony for her family. Then one morning, she was dumped at their gate, alive but shattered, scars on her body, emptiness in her eyes. She described the estates being haunted, the children who didn't survive the rituals. They released her as a warning to increase our fear. They are saying, we can take anyone anytime. Most who are taken never return. They're trafficked out, sold across borders, used for organs or worse. People call our traditions savage, primitive. But these rich foreigners, they hunt children for sport and drink blood in their rituals. That's not
Yo, they hunt you down for sport and drink blood in their rituals. This is some serious allegations that's been thrown today, bro. I'm not swinging aside. I have to be straight up and down like 6 o'clock. Ain't 6:01, ain't 5:59. I'm just gonna let y'all know what's going on in the chat. No, because for me, I would have been better off seeing her face. You know what I'm saying? And I could have made a decision based off what I'm seeing. Unless they got some receipts. They got to have the receipts now. What do we say in the chat? I know it's true. It's hard to tell these days what's AI from what's not. We live in an era where you'll doubt. Everything she's saying could have been scripted. Amen. Make a Nigerian woman's voice. Amen. This tone, this pitch, and you got yourself a goddamn skit. You know what I'm saying? And yo, motherfuckers might believe it. You know what I'm saying? I always say, on the hip-hop industry, and also a traitor to his own people, he's a backstabber and evil, and Illuminati pappy and puppet. So this is what a lot of folks think about the brother. You know what I'm saying? I've never heard him say he's a part of it, but at the same time, you do have a lot of, interesting visuals in your music videos. You know what I'm saying? You be hanging around some occultists and shit. So, you know what I mean? It's not far-fetched to say a nigga could be swinging a certain direction. You know what I'm saying? It's not far-fetched. Because everybody's saying it. But, you know, everybody's saying it.
Civilization. That's pure evil on a level we never dreamed. I'm not staying silent. Silence protects him and his network. The world dances to his music while our children vanish. He performs on stage with his Satan-worshipping wife with our blood on his hands. I speak for Temi, for the ones who didn't make it back, and for every family still waiting. God allowed me to survive Epstein's world so I could help end this nightmare here. If these words reach someone who can act, investigate, expose, stop it, then maybe the hunt ends. Maybe more children come home safe. A survivor doesn't stop fighting. Neither do I.
It wasn't until recently I began to kind of understand Jay-Z's silence. Because, when you read the comments is like, we believe this, right? With no proof, no evidence whatsoever, we believe it. They're like, they're posting pictures like this, which I believe is AI, if I'm not mistaken. But they're posting, apparently this is like the Jay-Z, a Jay-Z school got opened up in Africa at some point. So they're saying this is proof, but this is not Jay-Z. I don't believe so, but apparently they're saying that's, and that's Jay-Z.
Listen, before we move on, I ain't never knew Jay-Z had a school in Nigeria. If he had one, I never knew. Second, these are some heavy allegations. The stuff that we heard in Epstein files was somebody calling into a hotline. So we can't just turn around and say, hey man, this is what happened. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a hotline. Anybody can make up shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the kind of guy, hey man, people always got shit to say. So I got to see evidence. Now, what we say, Chico, they don't drink, what? They do drink blood. Listen, man, okay. All right, okay. Now, I'm not denying in certain cultures and in certain aspects that they do drink blood. Yeah, I mean, so I've heard. I have not seen, but so I've been told in documentaries. Yeah, I cannot fake the funk what these cultures do. Here's my butt when it comes to Jay-Z. It's such a conspiracy theory that I got to leave it as a conspiracy theory because at the end of the day, I ain't see the nigga do it. But there's a lot of ways you can spin it and say, hey man, some of the shit you do is questionable. I can't say that. A lot of shit you do, play a partner, can be questionable. You know what I'm saying? What we say? But that's not Jay-Z. No, it wasn't Jay-Z in that picture, man. At the school, that ain't look like no Jay-Z, man. Shaking whoever brother the hands that ain't look like no Jay-Z, man. I'm like, yo, y'all, they will do anything once they feel they got something on you to keep bringing you down. And in this era with AI, nigga, you fucked up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? All right, we moving on. But we got, oh man, it's a sad story, man. Y'all remember when we touched on it earlier in the week, Lil Jon's son was missing? Well, they found him, man. And then it didn't end up well.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back here in Milton, Georgia, where just about 30 minutes ago, the police have recovered the body of the late rapper DJ Young Slade, who is the son of Lil Jon, the rapper. And this is very disturbing for the family as well as the hip hop community, because Lil Jon, as well as all the contributions he's made in the culture of hip hop, this is so sad. This is a very sad day. And according to people I spoke with, he left his home around 5 a.m. in the morning, and apparently he made his way to the lake. We don't know if he slipped in the lake, but on Saturday was a lot of ice out here, and that's what people believe they may have slipped in the lake. I'm Dennis Byron reporting live here in Milton, Georgia.
do confirm for us that they did pull a body from this pond that you see here this afternoon. This is where they had been searching for 27-year-old Nathan Smith, who is well known in Atlanta circles as DJ Young Slade and is, as you said, the son of rapper Lil Jon. Well, Smith was last seen leaving his home around 6 a.m. on Tuesday. He was described as being disoriented and possibly being in need of assistance. And so for 3.5 days, police, canine, divers, and even a bloodhound had been searching for Smith. We do have some new images from Skyfox 5. It was about 11:53 this morning that officials found what they believe is the body of Nathan Smith. My colleague who was on the scene at the time tells me a body bag was brought to the scene. The medical examiner showed up, and we, as members of the media, were asked to move back. Then at approximately about 1:45, a gurney was put in a transport van, and that van pulled off. So many people in this family-friendly community were hoping for the best. I have talked to some of them since I have been here, but this Friday afternoon, there is utter sadness.
Man, Nathan, man. When we touched on it, when it happened, I knew, I was like, man, I just hope that he come back home safely. You know what I'm saying? Because of how he left the house. He left the house disorientated, barely had any clothes on. Obviously, something wasn't right. You get what I'm saying? And then for this to be the outcome, man, I just hope that Lil Jon, condolences goes to Lil Jon and his family. You know what I'm saying? We send prayer, we send nothing but love, right? But none of that's gonna bring Nathan back. You know what I'm saying? And if it was a mental health thing, man, it's a lot that got to be done for mental health, man. Because mental health is a serious thing, and that's what I gathering information I got is where I'm gonna go with it, but I don't know for sure. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying? They haven't given us the full details. You get what I'm saying? But the man's not here, and we do send our condolences. You know what I'm saying? We do gotta send our condolences, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. We gotta send the condolences to the family, cause you know it's a rough one. Nobody wants to lose their child, man. You a parent and you got children. So the last thing you want to do is lose your child. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what we got here? 1, 2, 3. All right. Oh shit. Wack and Max B done got into it in the clubhouse. Wax took off running. I never thought it was gonna happen like that though. That man Wack was talking all this shit. And when Max came on the line, that nigga took off, man. Yo, let's get down to the smoke.
Ain't got nothing to do with liking or disliking New York. It's one man who chose to lie to everybody, and he got away with murder. He did 17, 18 years with clout chasing because they think he's somebody because of French when he was a real rat and never got stabbed behind it.
So let me ask you a question, right? Besides the rash, right? Musically, you hear his music, you hear the song with him.
I never was a Max B fan.
Right.
If I was a Max B fan of his music, I would have knew who he was.
No, I understand that, but now that you hear his music,
His dated, his age, bro. It was. I told Chuck. I said, Chuck, he got about 45 days to go pick up as many bags as possible. The internet is down. The French Montana, they picked him up. All that. In 45 days, everybody's gonna realize that this is doo-doo garbage and it don't work today.
So that song with French, you think that song is not a hit?
French can't figure out his own music.
I heard you said algorithms like 4 or 5 times since you've been here. What you don't like?
You hear what he said? He said French can't figure out his own music. Give Max about 45 days. Nigga gonna be irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? Max ain't shit. Shots fired. You heard the shots being fired. Well, Max got some shit to say, goddammit. Then we get to the clubhouse conversation, but now Max got some shit to say, man, goddammit.
Think about the internet.
I love everything about the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Love it.
I don't not like nothing about the internet.
Okay.
The internet is entertaining. I read it every day. I laugh at it. I read the comments. I love all that shit.
Mm-hmm. That's tough.
And I'm head first into that shit like I told you I was gonna do. Head first.
Yeah. All right. Cause I was only asking because I was on the internet. and somebody say you only got 45 days, man, that bag is gonna run up, and you just gonna go in the wind.
Fuck them.
Wack 100 said that, man.
I could tell you what I think about Wack 100. I think it'll be inappropriate.
Type shit. Type shit. There you go.
I'm still here. They said that before. Judge told me I had 75. Where I'm at? Wack 100. Well, since you're on topic, Wack 100 got a pizza face and he sucked his mother dick. Next question.
There you go.
Yo, but since we on the topic, Wack 100 got a pizza face, and he, you know what I'm saying? Whatever else he said, I'm not gonna repeat it. Yo, Chico ain't saying, man, what we said in the chat. What we said in the chat, man. Wack 100 snitching so badly that he got checked when he left the clubhouse, man, because he was testifying on QPD. That made him run like a little bitch. Hey, man, that nigga took off running. We gonna about to get into some of that conversation. That nigga took off running. When Max B just called that nigga a piece of face. I say, yo, I think Max might be one of them trollers for real, man.
There you go. Well, me?
No, not you.
Just to shut him the fuck up real quick.
I bet you this. He don't want to address that paperwork. Trap and more work for Max on that paperwork, and he wasn't involved in none of that. Then that did for himself, and he was directly involved with all that. Anytime a ducking that work and your name is in that work, we know what that is. It's just real. The nigga Trap stood in the box.
But hold on.
No, bro, no, this real. Trap
listen,
stood in the box for that like he been knowing this 100 years. But when it come to him and you asking him direct, he ducks it.
I ain't ducking nothing.
I didn't say you. You gotta listen to what I'm saying. You defending this, and you had nothing
Wack,
to
you
do
put
with
me in
none
that
of that
position.
shit.
Wack, look, you put me
More
in
than
that position,
him.
Wack.
Look, it's not no attack on you, bro. You gotta listen.
I know. I'm not arguing with you.
This when you ask him about it, and you in the courtroom, he ducks it.
Oh, I understand what you're saying. I'm following.
You get what I'm saying?
All right.
When you want to respond, yo, so what's Wack in this paperwork? Oh, Wack's ugly. You're gay. I don't know. I've never seen a cute, handsome, or fine man. Our sons, we will call our sons handsome young men. Me personally, I leave that up to the females. Now, what I will tell you, my woman fine is a.
Hey, yo, but listen, Max B was this.
Yo, he said, man, you gonna call me ugly? Yo, that's a dibble dabbler. I think Wack took an offense. Nigga took offense to it. You know what I'm saying? What the chat say, man? Chat. What's popping in the chat, man? Hold on. Let me open this up, man. I think I missed the last one. What we said. He's always talking about paperwork, but his paperwork says so much of FBI co-worker that he hates Wack. Hey, man, they say Wack is the feds, but hey, until somebody come with the fucking documents to say the feds, man, I can't throw the shade on the nigga like that. Though. I can't. Although they say it, everybody say Wack. Every time I put out a Wack 100 video, niggas say he's the FBI, he the feds and shit. I said, man, I can't argue with the general public, but hey, I don't know. I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? I saw something like it. One time when he flashed his wallet, I saw something like it. I ain't gonna lie now. I did. You know what I'm saying? Every time I hear something about Wack, he's always airing out people's business. Yeah, Wack always talking about somebody. Wack always got something. And that's why they say he's the feds. You know what I'm saying? He always got the paperwork. He always got some shit to say about somebody. That's why they say the nigga goddamn feds. You know what I'm saying? The women that out here, your ex, and she had 3 figures in your Hey man, I can't listen. I can't even repeat those kind of comments, bro. You know what I'm saying? Before I get demonetized, I can't repeat those kind of comments. One. And two, unless I got the proof, I can't spit so much accusations. You know what I'm saying? I can't, because I am down the middle like 6 o'clock, ain't 6 1, ain't 5 9. So I ain't never pick a side. You know what I'm saying? If a side speaks, you got to come with the evidence. You got to come with the evidence. And that's a lot of accusation right there, though. You know what I'm saying? Here's the FBI. That's the question. How nigga got all this information on everybody? That's where niggas gonna say, man, you like TMZ, you like the police, my nigga.
In the room, and he cleared the fight. He cleared the fight. Like they say, I ain't giving no light to these.
I feel like the process
hold
going to pan out.
on.
Just don't sign no paperwork with
Wack,
them niggas.
man, shut the up, man.
What?
Yeah, what? Why you stopping Wack, man? But apparently Stack City stopped Wack to bring Max B on stage on Clubhouse.
Cut that Wack. Yeah,
Who
shut
the
up.
is that?
Stop talking on me and the family,
man.
man.
I'm trying to reset my room, man. Yo, listen, yo, Ty, you there? This Ty, man. This Max B manager.
Yo, Ty got to unmute his phone.
You gotta unmute. We here.
Yeah, Ty, what's up, Ty? What up,
Where
brother?
that nigga? Yo, Chuck, where that nigga go?
Yo, Wack.
Wack, you a pizza face and suck your own mother's fat bastard.
Hey, yo, Wack, where you at, Wack?
Wack on leave.
Yo,
That's
Wack.
what I'm saying.
Come back, Wack.
The nigga ran out the room, man.
Yo, Wack. Yo, Max.
You know what it is.
Hey, yo, Bigger Vet, what's up?
And straight out the room. This is crazy.
Hey, Bigger, what's up?
That's trap.
Yeah, man. Why he running, man?
I don't know. Where he at? Where that at, man?
Know what he want to go do? He want to go get his camera. He want to record for content. That's what he want to go do.
The nigga ran out the room. When I chop the video, you can get the whole conversation, my nigga. But the nigga ran out the goddamn room. The nigga ran out the goddamn room. The nigga ran out the room. You get what I'm saying? Out the room. You know what I'm saying? Out the room. That's when you know you didn't really want to smoke. You had the nigga online, you left. I didn't play the whole video. You know, maybe he might have came back. So you gotta tune in to find out. You know what I'm saying? But I left it there and you could see the nigga checked out. Yo, Bud Crawford might be the realest nigga in sports. I'm not gonna lie. Them niggas tried to extort him. He said, fuck it, I'm gonna quit boxing and fuck y'all niggas. Y'all ain't extorting me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not paying no commission fees and shit. All right, extortion. Then he gets on the podcast and checks these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on there, guys? We back with another one, and I want to talk about this Terrence Bud Crawford clip that's going viral where he was talking with the Pivot and Shannon Crowder, and it was about him potentially coming back to boxing. What would it take financially? Now, Bud has been clear about why he stepped away, wanted to walk away on his own terms, health still intact, feel like he's accomplished everything he could in the sport, and you know, he feels like he's good with it. You know, he feel like he's good with it, and Shannon started naming prices that will potentially get anybody back in the ring, right? Like, you have to at least consider it when you start throwing those big numbers out there. But Bud Crawford's answer, man, everybody in the room could feel it, you know, when he said this.
I never was that type of person to be like, I want all the attention, I want the light on me because I'm the champion.
Right.
No, like, pass it down, you know? He's the next up. Let's talk about the next generation, you know, because that's how the sport gonna grow.
Right.
You know, is us paying homage to the ones before us and us, you know, passing the torch to the ones after us. So I'm cool with passing the torch.
And bro, you say you did all that work your whole life, undefeated, but you grind to feed your kids and to make better for your family. I always say everything got a price. Because people say, like, I love my dog, I get $100. No, I get $1,000. No, I get $100,000. Hey, you can have him. Like, my thought is everything has a price. There is not a number that can get you back in that ring. 80 million, 100 million.
Nah, because now you selling your soul.
$100 million, you can have my soul.
That's you. Now we know your character. Sometimes, you know, you look at people and you be like, dang, man, you ain't got no dignity. You ain't got no morals. Like, come on, man. Like, what you gonna stand for if everything is about money? Like, I never was in a sport because of money, you know? Of course, I was in a sport to make money, but I wanted to be a world champion.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to do something that I set my sights out to do as a little boy. And money wasn't the motivation. Me being a world champion was the motivation. Me accomplishing all the things that I've accomplished along the way on my journey, you know, it was extra credit. It was extra credit because it's coming from the hood. It was like, man, I just want to be a world champion because that's just my dream. So when I became a world champion, it was just like, man.
I wanted to move you on.
Yo, Crawford's the realest nigga in the game. Man said $100 million ain't gonna break me. That's your character. Now we know you sell your soul for this shit. And when we know money make you dance, shawty. God damn. Yo. The chat's blowing up 100%, man. The nigga's a real nigga. There's no way around it, man. Most folks, give a nigga $100 million, he might get back in the goddamn ring. Goddamn right. Even if he know he might lose goddamn half of that shit in taxes, a nigga might get back in the ring. He said, there ain't no amount of money. Because them niggas ain't going to extort me for shit. Nigga, I'm good. Bring it on to the next generation. You know what I'm saying? Now, sticking with boxing. Yo, we got a clash. All right, Deontay Wilder went off. I said, that nigga snapped. I have my own observations of the situation, but I'm not going to say it on camera. I'm not. Now, if you're one of my partners, I might call you and tell you how I feel. Let's get down to the smoke. You know what I'm talking about?
To Tyson Fury.
We don't want to talk about him.
No, you're going to.
We're here about this.
No, but you're going to.
We're not going to talk about him
at
all.
But as part
we're
of
not going to talk about him at all. Understand that.
No, fair enough.
What we said. As a kid, being a world champion is equal to or worth more than currency. It is 100%, man. You grinding for that. You grinding to be the champion. You're not grinding thinking about the money. You know what I'm saying? The money is only gonna come with the territory. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, night. Salute here this morning. Shout out to my day ones in the building. You know what I'm saying? Bless everybody in New Jersey this morning. What'd you say? What would you say? He's always been about legacy, not about money. He's a real one speaking facts. 100%. 100%. Hey, that nigga thought he was gonna break him. That everything got a price. That nigga said, man, $100 million. I mean, that's your character. Yo, that was the line. Shit. Nigga's a thoroughbred, man. I think he is a good example, a good role model as an athlete for these for the young generation. 1,000%. Now we got a blow up. Deontay Wilder snap, man.
All right then, so let's move on. It's all about Derek Chisora. That's it.
I understand that. The only
back, baby.
The only
Y'all
reason,
understand
the
that?
only
You better be. April the 4th is going down.
The only reason
at the O2, you better be there.
Fabulous.
You'll be a square.
The only reason I mentioned it is because it's part of the shtick that goes with you. And I missed you first time round when you came in here 3 years ago, when you were in your pomp 4 years ago, doing Bomb Squad and all that sort of stuff. And I've always wanted to have a conversation with you because you've made observations about Fury. I have my own views on Fury. And you've called him a cheat. And it leads me
the biggest in boxing.
Yeah, but it leads me to a conclusion.
Biggest in boxing. If somebody practicing, taking their stuff out of their gloves in training, what you think they're going to do in the fight?
Yeah, but...
That's all I got to say about that,
I want
bro.
to put something to you about you, right? And Fury just happens to be the hook for it.
That's all I got to say about him.
You talked about being cheated in that fight. You talked about water being spiked. You talked about your Game of Thrones outfit being too heavy for you.
Philip James, my player partner, God bless your soul this morning on a Saturday morning. You know what I'm talking about? Wherever you are in the world, we send you nothing but love, blessings, prayer. I hope your family's good, your health is straight, and your finance even better. You know what I'm talking about? Salute for the super chat this morning, and God bless you too, my partner. You know what I'm saying? My player partner, my partner player. Back to the conversation. So he asked him about Wilder, and he said Wilder's a cheat. Now, I don't know about Wilder being a cheat. I mean, not Wilder. What's the man's name again? I forgot the boy's name. I forgot the boy's name. But he didn't call him a cheat. I don't think he's a cheat though. But we're gonna get into why he thinks he's a cheat.
I didn't say that.
You said it was too heavy for you.
I didn't say that.
Okay, well I might be wrong on that one. You talked about the long.
Y'all took a journalist that said something because y'all, you know, everybody wanted to come in. Oh, why did boom, boom,
You talked about a
and,
long count,
you know,
right? And then you talked about the trainers, Mark Breland not being good enough.
No, I ain't say he wasn't good enough.
So what I'm asking you in all of this is, it sounds to me, given the character that you are, that's like a little bit flaky. You lost those fights, and those fights were lost. And you saying that someone like Fury cheated you in those fights, I think is kind of disappointing to me
can say
about
what you
because
want. I know that.
Yeah, it was Fury. I don't know how Fury cheated him in the fight. I got to go back and watch it. If y'all know, if y'all saw, let me know in the conversation. I don't know how. If you lost, you lost, man. That's all I know. If you lost, you lost. You take it, especially in boxing, take it like a man. You know what I'm saying? You take it like a man. You don't complain.
Truth, I have the facts.
Okay.
Understand that. I got the facts of it.
No, fair enough.
I got the proof. I got the people to tell it.
And we'll look forward to seeing
Understand
that. We'll look forward to seeing
Understand that. What I say in boxing, I mean, and it's the truth. I risk my life for you's entertainment to see.
No, absolutely.
So why I ain't never lied about nothing in this business. You can believe why is it so hard to believe a black man than a white man? Understand me? Why is it so hard to believe a black man than a white man?
Why you don't believe it?
Why is it?
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, go on.
So we can go there.
First and foremost, it's got nothing to do with colour.
No, it does. This whole country got some. This whole world got something to do with race.
Okay, he spun it into a racial conversation. I don't know, man. Listen, he spun it racial. My friend, if you accusing somebody of cheating in boxing, you got to have the evidence. I don't care what color they are. You know, you sound like, I'm not gonna lie, you sound sour, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, just because you call Wilder a cheater, you're gonna have to prove why he's a cheater. I mean, I can't remember the boy's name, man. I never forget. I always remember the guy. I can't remember what the boy's name. But you know what I'm talking about. If he's a cheater, you got to prove why he's a goddamn cheater. He don't say he's a cheater.
You think you pan out? You think you have you done had a great life? You think your life has been like mine?
Listen,
you got white privilege, brother.
Oh, don't start.
I ain't never had that.
Don't start.
I'm a black man with dark skin. Ain't nothing ever been given to me. I done had to kick in every opportunity that I've had. And that's what it is. Y'all don't understand. Maybe y'all don't talk about this shit in this country.
Yes, we do, mate.
But when you get me in here, I speak the peace. I speak the truth.
Well, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you.
Yeah, go on.
If this is about colour,
y'all got the wrong person.
Yeah, go on.
If he's about colour,
y'all understand that.
How is Derek Chisora then, out of curiosity, given he's a black man, a national treasure in this country then? It's not about colour. You called somebody a cheat. I asked you a question.
Come on.
Wait, the poll must know. I'm sorry. 50% of the poll is saying no. We need the receipts before we believe anything coming out. I think that's fair enough. You know what I mean? Before we throw a man's name down the gutter, man, can we get some better receipts? That's all we asking.
A lot of black people's riding.
The question.
Thank you.
Stop, bro.
Like the question. All right, I moved on.
Stop it.
I moved on.
I want to pull it back in. Derek, let me ask you a question. I want to ask you a question about Fight Week. Deontay, let me just get into Derek about Fight Week. Now, both of you are known to be dynamic in Fight Week. We just seen a little taster of that right now.
Come on, man. Y'all can't tell, man.
So the bronze bomber, there he is.
Yeah, so
come on, man.
Come on, we can have a disagreement, can't we?
Life, as a little boy and as a
Lady T, I'm asking the same question, man. What it say? Unless he was approached to throw the fight, I'm not really piecing together how he could have been cheating in the fight. It's boxing. As far as I understand, it's hard to cheat in boxing. Unless a man throw in the fight, I don't know. Unless a man has something in his glove, I don't. Man, you got to bring the receipts. You know what I'm saying? If he has something in his glove, man, you got to prove it. Otherwise, you lost. That's it. Everything else coming out your mouth about the color of this, and I'm black this, and I'm black that. Listen, man, don't do that for a cop-out. Don't do that for a cop-out. You better than that, player partner.
Your view as a little boy is totally different than my view as a little boy. Most black people, while we so into it with each other because we have PTSD, we done been through so much so much.
You wanted to move on, right?
Come on. It's hard to move on when you don't know the truth, and that's when I come in and try to give you a vision, a little insight of what we go through as black people, man.
I got it.
You don't get it.
Well, okay.
None of y'all get it.
Where do you want me to go?
Y'all don't get it. And that's the problem. You think you get what you don't understand.
Okay.
Why is it so hard? Y'all act, man, man, let me I'm gonna get up out this bitch.
This is a little chaser of what we're going to get. Both of you guys are big characters. It's going to be explosive, right? I mean, I don't
think Wilder's going to win this fight. No, I'm watching his body language. I'm watching certain things that I'm not going to say on camera. If you watching closely, you might pick up on what I picked up on. I don't think he's going to win this fight. I don't think his head is all there. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I think the man's head is not on straight. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I have to ask this guy because I've just got a little taster of that. But come on,
man.
Both of you guys are big in the fight week. Let's pull it back into the fight. Let's talk about the fight.
It's hard to put it back. I'm from the South. You understand?
Come on, let's pull it back into the fight.
It's hard when y'all don't understand. I get it. Another situation. I said I didn't want to talk about the situation. Now you got me riled up.
Fair enough.
Right. Wilder's back. You understand? I feel shit. You understand me? You don't mean that, man.
Okay, stop
shouting at me. Let me get the out of here, bro. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Talking about my peoples and all that shit. It's hard to believe a black man than a white man. Cheated. Tell him to sue me so I can show the facts early. Because when the documentary and everything, the story come out, I'm gonna show everything.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna get all the people that know and all the people that's in the inside. He got people that the inside of him that can know. I don't about that.
I'm not a Fury.
I don't about it. I said we didn't want to bring him up in the first place. It ain't got shit to do with him.
Fair enough.
The you talking about?
Yeah. Well, police are identifying the team.
Hey, man. I want to know, right, if a black man asked him about Fury, would he respond like that and turn it racial? Or would he just punch the man in his face? Because I don't understand. You don't like Fury that bad. I think you beat him twice already. You know what I'm saying? So if you lost twice already, man, I don't know what to tell you. Second of all, you pulled the race card. Of all the things to pull when you lost, the nigga asked you about one white guy. It's turned into a fucking, yo, nigga, I'm from wherever state you're from. I said, man, listen, bro. Exactly. Using racism is just showing you're a sore loser. I never thought Wilder would go out like that. Nah, I don't promote racism on this platform. We ain't doing none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Good folks is good folks across the board. And that's some bullshit. Now, we got some tragic news, man, in my city, man. One of the little homies, man. It's a sad day. A lot of kids are hurt by this, man. Because this is a well-known young man in the community. A lot of people was hurt by this, man.
Teenager killed in a shooting inside a Tim Hortons in Scarborough. For the latest, let's go live to CP24's Beatrice Vaisman, who's outside of the victim's high school this afternoon. Beatrice.
Bakari, we're live outside of Agincourt Collegiate Institute. Some of the students I've been talking to here who are out during their lunch break tell me that at some point Kian Sam was enrolled here at this high school, that he would be in grade 11. They have not seen him around, as far as I know, this school year. Some suggesting he may have been a virtual student. But certainly the kids here, they are talking about it, considering one of their friends, Bakari, was gunned down yesterday inside a Tim Hortons at Lawrence and Bellamy. Police releasing his photograph and identifying him as 16-year-old Kian Sam earlier this morning. Police saying that they got a call for the shooting around 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Chopper 24 was over the scene as well. We can tell you, as first responders were working on this teenage boy, he was rushed to hospital in critical condition at the time, and tragically he did not survive from his injuries. He was...
You know what's hard about it? We talk news all the time and things happen all the time in the world. But when it's somebody you know and it's somebody in the circle, it kind of hits a little bit harder, man. My son came to me and told me about it. Say, man, this is what happened to so-and-so, man. I'm like, this is too much in the city, man. It's too much in the city. It's too much across the world. These young kids, it's too much. I don't even know what to say, man, but it's too much in the world, man.
Pronounced dead in hospital. Certainly it has shaken this school community, but it has also shaken the community around Lawrence and Bellamy, about 5 kilometers away. We've been talking to patrons who frequent that coffee shop at that General Plaza and area, who are feeling pretty unnerved by what happened, considering a 16-year-old boy was shot inside of a Tim Hortons store. And we heard from police last night. There were staff and other patrons inside. Thankfully, none of them were injured. But here's a bit of what we heard from one patron.
Because I usually come at 2:30 over here, and then I stay till 11, because I work remote. And then today I finally decided to go to the other Tim Hortons down the street in Sudbury Mall. And then this happened today, So I'm speechless. I'm never coming back again over here now. I'm not coming back. I don't care. Yeah, my heart is still beating, yeah. It was a sign, literally, yeah. I come here every single day.
And so if we can show our viewers one more time the photograph of Keon Sam, you might notice in this photograph he's wearing a basketball jersey, Bakari. The vast majority of the students who I've been talking to outside of Agincourt Collegiate Institute this afternoon talk about Keon Sam as a basketball player, someone who is on the school team, described as kind of the crowd hype man as well during basketball games. And so that's how the students here are remembering him most this afternoon, as they're grieving the loss of one of their colleagues and classmates, Bakari, just to this tragic shooting, the second homicide victim of the year in 2026, Bakari.
Okay, live outside of Agincourt Collegiate, CP24's Beatrice Vaisman.
She's trapped in...
Now, my accounts of the situation, man, the boy wasn't as innocent as they say he was. Allegedly, it was a retaliation for something that had happened before. Something that had happened, I think, last year. And this is the retaliation for it. So I can't say yes or no. I can't concur. But what I am going to say is this got to stop, man. This 100% got to stop, bro. You guys 18, 16 years old, bro. Like, you have your whole life to live. What is it worth, whatever the argument is? I don't understand, man. These children got to stop. It broke my heart when I heard this story. I'm not going to lie to y'all. It broke my heart, man. There was, that sad news, so young and still no reason. This is why is it mostly black people? This is why I don't understand. It's the culture got to change, man. Somewhere along the way, y'all, this culture needs to change. Because it's not just Canada, Canadian kids. It's happening in America. It's happening in Europe. It's the culture. It's the culture within the culture. Doesn't matter where it is. It's the culture, and we gotta do better. The young ones gotta do better. I know my OGs didn't raise me like that, but I don't know if there's any more OGs around. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? Damn, we're losing our loved ones. You know what I mean? Our loved ones in a blink of an eye. Our kids are supposed to bury us, exactly, not we burying them. You know what I'm saying? But in these days, that's more in common than us parents burying our kids. So damn, can you imagine, man? We live in an era where we're burying our children. Like, and you at 16, you're not even, as a parent, you're not even prepared for that. Your mind is preparing like, yo, I got to get this kid ready for college and all kind of stuff, man. Come on, man. This got to stop, bro. It really got to stop, man. You know what I'm saying? Moving on with the segment, man. A little bit of feel-good situation. Now, this lady got stuck in the car wash. She couldn't get out for damn near an hour. She got stuck. And she had a stomach ache.
A car wash.
I am trapped. Like, I still have soap and everything all over this car. All the doors are closed.
It's a fully automated car wash. Yep, that means there are no workers to let her out.
I'm pushing the emergency button. Door is not opening. I cannot get out. Can someone let me out?
Felicia Sullivan didn't know what to do and gave a play-by-play of her ordeal in the car wash in Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. Felicia had just left work because she had a stomach flu. She had hoped to head straight home, but she got sick to her stomach, and let's just say she felt obligated to stop at the car wash to clean her car.
I was fighting time before I started getting sick again.
Oh, wow. So it didn't help that she found herself.
Lady to your right, you said especially if you have kids in extracurricular activities. Those are the activities supposed to keep them out of trouble. How does trouble find somebody who plays basketball, who's in the community? Basketball community here is small, so we know the players who's the players. How does this happen? You know what I'm saying? A kid that's so focused on one thing and then it goes completely left. We got to protect our babies, man. We got to protect our babies and have conversations with them and know what's really going on in their life. You know what I'm saying?
Locked inside the car wash.
I've been trapped in here for about 20 minutes now. Nothing. I've tried, hello? I've been in here going on 30 minutes now. Doors will not open.
How long were you stuck inside?
57 minutes.
57 minutes? At last, Felicia sees shadows of feet under the door. She's finally rescued.
Would you ever go through that bay again?
Never. I will not go through that bay again. I'll stick to the outside where you spray it yourself.
Bruh.
A mother is demanding justice to
57 minutes in the car wash with a bellyache. I'm not going to be so calm. Oh my, I ain't going to be so calm. I'm going to tell you, I ain't going to be some calm. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we say just like those Tesla trucks and cars, they lock you in and you can't get out. I'll keep the gas cars 100%. I don't even know the cars do that to you. Yo, imagine you're in your car and the bitch lock you in. Nigga, I'm old school, man. I'm gonna get the petrol, nigga. I'm cool. I'm cool, man. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? What kind of Bandu car wash is this? I don't know what kind of car wash. And a motherfucker, you stuck for an hour. Yo, nigga. I'm telling you, man, I don't know if I'd have been so calm in the motherfucker to know my stomach is bubbling and shit, nigga. I don't know, man. Hey, yo, we got a situation, though. Oh, the fuck. Parents, daycare. Be very careful what happens, man, because this shit right here, I said, yo, I'm gonna let y'all, when y'all see y'all let me know what y'all think in the chat, man.
Night after her daughter is hit at her daycare center with a shoe. The incident caught on surveillance camera. It happened at the Destiny Development Center in Lenox.
Tonight, the center is apologizing, but the mother of the 5-year-old girl with special needs says an apology isn't enough. Carlos Saucedo live in Lenox, where he spoke to the child's mother and the center's director. Carlos.
Micah Sher, the director of the daycare, tells me that 3 staff members have since been terminated after one of them is seen throwing a shoe at a child. Tonight, the child's mother says she wants the teacher arrested for assault and child abuse. And the incident, it was caught on camera. The video is disturbing. Beautiful.
What you say? That's a smart car. Oh, you say night? Oh, that's a smart car wash. So that is what happens. That's what you look forward to. I ain't never been to a smart car wash, man. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm old school, nigga. I'm on the outside spraying the shit down with the, you know what I mean, with the soap, and then go get the, you know what I mean, the next gun with the water, and then I'm gonna go wipe it down. I'm old school, nigga. I'm playing music and shit. I'm smoking. I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying? It's like you enjoy that shit because you know what I'm saying. You really get it's your ride. It's your baby. And nigga, I ain't go. Listen, I'm not chancing that shit. And the next thing you know, I'm stuck. But this lady just threw a whole shoe at a child. How? And in what world do we live in? I said, God damn it, you know what I'm saying? Lady T, what you say? Yo, I ain't gonna say the word. Actually, I can't say the word, but I ain't gonna say it. That's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? That bitch is done for. My child has special needs, and you throw the shoe like a dumbass, and on camera, lawsuit and a half. Lawsuit and a half.
A 5-year-old special needs girl is heard crying after being hit with a shoe thrown across a classroom by a caregiver. In the background, at least one staff member is seen laughing. The incident happened January 16th at Destiny Development Center in Lenox.
I've been knowing these people for 3 years. I really thought my baby was safe with you.
The child's mom, Michelle Jones, and aunt were disgusted after seeing the footage just this week, more than 2 weeks after the incident.
How do you have a business and you don't review the
Until
footage?
the parent says something.
Why do we have to wait for my niece to come and tell us, hey, my teacher hit me in the ear with a shoe?
Beautiful had told her mom about the abuse the evening it happened. Her mother confronted the director of the state-licensed child care facility shortly after, but says they were slow to respond.
The following day, she said that she went to the girl and she said, give me your story because I'm going to review the cameras. The girl's story.
Give me your story. So right there and that, she didn't even believe you. One. Two, that means this happens all the time. Yo, baby got hit. One lady was shocked. The next lady is laughing. What kind of individuals are this? So now you got to question the daycares. You know what I'm saying? With the Somali scam with the daycares, babies not being safe in the daycares. I remember we had one video and they was locking children in a box in the classrooms. I said, man, in what world do we live in? Oh, golly, man. Holy shoot. What you say, Lady T? The aunt looks like she's ready to fight. Look at her stance. Yeah. It might be a problem with the aunt, man. I don't want to go in there and want all the smoke. She go, what you say? Yeah, this is crazy. What the? Hell no. What the? You know what I'm saying? Whoa. What's the world coming to? Listen, man. Jaloso Nation, man. I don't know what this world is coming to. For somebody who is legally in a position, who probably went to school for this, to be around children. And don't you gotta pass certain, like I work with children. There's certain background checks you got to do in order to work with the children. So how does this happen? I'm completely confused. Man, God, I'm suing the daycare 1,000%, all the way in. I'm shutting you out of business. You know what I'm saying?
She was throwing shoes in another room that weren't supposed to be there, and Beautiful accidentally got hit in the ear with a shoe.
We went straight to the daycare to get answers. Are you the director, ma'am?
My school, what we stand for, it's not child abuse. We don't hire child abusers.
The center's director, Danielle Williams, says after gathering the initial complaint from the parent, she went ahead and terminated Miss Emily, the teacher who threw the shoe at Beautiful. She suspended the other two adults in the room after they failed to report the issue. But after reviewing the footage, they have since been fired as well. She says all the teachers go through a thorough background check.
Caregiver background check, FBI index, everything, and then the training that goes along with it. I wouldn't wish this on anybody's child, you know, and we don't stand for it. We don't agree with it.
That lady, that's what she does in her own house. that lady got kids. Yeah, they threw the chocolate like it was her own badass kid. I swear to God, she threw that shit like it was like that's her kid. We know what you probably do in your house. Alleged. Alleged. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I had no idea the owner was black. I'm sorry. I saw the white ladies that was like, you know what I'm saying, in the classroom. I had no idea the owner was black. I had no, not that it matters. I'm just saying I had no idea. You know what I'm saying? What you say? What you say, Knight? They buy fake credentials. In a world where that is absolutely facts. Niggas is out here buying fake credentials to be around, to get jobs they have no business having. Now, this person obviously does not have the patience to deal with children, especially special needs children. There's certain patience you got to have. I got 4 children in the house. Trust me, you got to know about patience. You know what I'm saying? You got to know about patience. You know what I'm saying? She does this in her own house, 1,000%. This is behavior she does in her own crib, man. You know what I'm saying?
But Beautiful's mom says an apology is not enough and is concerned this may not have been an isolated incident.
Like anybody else who laughs at child abuse, you need to be in jail. That's what I want. Justice.
Yeah.
Now, the family of Beautiful, they're planning on holding a rally outside the daycare this Friday. Now, the LA County Sheriff's Department has opened up their own investigation as well. We're live in Lenox. Carlos Salcedo, KTLA 5 News.
Thank you, Carlos.
Breaking news, a suspect arrested.
Man, that is terrible. On all levels. On all levels. At least the school got rid of the teachers. You got rid of, the caregiver, whoever they were, you know what I'm saying? You got rid of the staff. You got rid of the staff. You did the right thing. But my God, I never thought I would see something like that. He threw the whole shoe like, you know what I'm saying? Like you playing football in the classroom. Super Bowl is tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is going on in the world? You know what I mean? For real, justice in the world ain't no way should she get away with that fuck shit. That she should not get away with that at all. All of them got to be locked up. All of them got to be locked up. You know what I'm saying? I always say, I would have told them workers, I will catch y'all outside. Yeah. Y'all, listen, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all. In certain places, that might not go well. It might not go. I'm not gonna say it's the right thing to do, because maybe two wrongs don't make a right. But a lot of folks in that situation, when it comes to their children, that goes out the window. When it comes, you know what I'm saying? All that shit goes out. It's gone. You know what I'm saying? It's gone. It ain't no conversation after that. You know what I mean?
In the stabbing.
Oh my God! I ain't gonna lie. This is a beautiful black lady. I'm not gonna lie. I said, I said, man, I congratulate Beauty when I see it. I said, man, I might have to work for ABC7. If ABC7 is hiring, nigga, I'm sending my resume so I can sit beside this woman right here. Yeah, goddamn. All right, let's get back to the smoke.
A little girl and her grandfather in Sunland both survived. Tonight, Eyewitness News has just obtained this Ring camera video showing the frantic scene during the attack that happened outside of the home. We have zoomed in on the video, and you can see the suspect confront the grandfather in the street and then jumps into the family's car. Eyewitness News reporter Carly Gomez speaking with the family of the suspect and neighbors who have been worried that something like this would happen.
What we said tonight, I'll catch a charge for my baby. Sorry. I think that is a hands down, man down across the board. Listen, bro, because of my babies, you're going to see a different person come out of me. I ain't going to lie. You know what I'm saying? It's worse she didn't know about it until 2 weeks later. They didn't even give an incident report of the day. So if the child didn't say, hey, man, I got popped in the head at school by my teacher, yo, nothing would have happened. And I said, yo, man, the charges got to be filed for that one. You know what I'm saying? We got a mental health situation, bro. When y'all see this, mental health is a bad thing, bro. I think when somebody calls the police and reports mental health, they got to be more on top of it. You can't wait till shit goes wrong and then try to fix the problem.
He has mental issues. I want him to get the help. I didn't want it to come to this.
Esteban says his brother has been dealing with bouts of psychosis and schizophrenia.
In the place they had him instituted at, somebody had told him he doesn't have to take his medication, and he listened to that person.
Neighbors on Eldora Street in Sunland say they're upset to hear about a little girl and her grandfather who were stabbed this morning getting ready to leave for school. The incident, though, not exactly shocking.
Just your worst nightmare as a neighbor. You don't want this in your neighborhood.
Mike Agajanian spoke with the family of the victims who didn't want to go on camera. He detailed what took place.
The grandpa puts the granddaughter into the car. Psychopath runs at the granddaughter, attempts or not, straight up stabs her on the arm. Grandpa runs at him. He turns the knife on him and stabs him in the neck and on the arm. And then that moron jumps into the car. Luckily, the grandpa was able to pull the kid out of the car and takes off with their car.
Police say that suspect then fled in the family's car onto McVine Avenue.
That was the victim's vehicle he took off in. We were able to track that vehicle to that location.
Neighbors say an incident just like...
Yo. That situation got us right, though. Let me pull it back for a second. All right? So they don't check those cameras every day. You got people's children. You gotta check those cameras, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta check those cameras. The owner has to get it too. That's facts. The owner has to get it too, right? She didn't view the video until 2 weeks later. She's guilty. She didn't even care. That shows you didn't care. You're guilty. Guilty is charged. Lock her up and throw away the key. Because I get it. You want to defend your coworkers, your employees. But yo, once the complaint came, so even if you didn't check it every day, fine, fuck it, you didn't check it every day. Once the complaint came, right there, right then, shut the camera. It's not gonna be, All right, well, let me get your word and make sure that it matches what she's saying. It's not going to match what she's saying. That's why there's the complaint. Like, come on with it, man. I don't know, man. Some folks, but not, you're absolutely right on that. 1,000%. You know what I'm saying?
This one almost took place months ago.
A child almost got stabbed 6 months ago and is released 3 days after the stabbing. 6 months later, now that child is in the hospital.
We're working to confirm that there was a similar type incident that occurred. We're looking through the records to determine if in fact that did occur.
That suspect was found just 1 mile from his home. No word yet on the charges. Police tell us the victims are in stable condition. Reporting in Sunland, Carly Gomez, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Hey, man, you win a couple Grammy.
Yo, this is the last segment of the day. Before we get there, though. Good thing the grandpa, the grandbaby, is okay. Mental health is serious. I blame whichever physician told that brother not to take his medication. You know he ain't all there. He needs medication. Why would you tell him he don't need it? Then look what happened when he don't take his medication. We live in a world where, certain people don't take certain things seriously, bro. Matters of the mind is very serious. You know what I'm saying? It's very serious. All right, so now we got some haterade going on in hip-hop. Now, last segment of the day. What is it? Why did the robber want the family or the car? You see, it's what? It seemed like it was a motivation somewhere. I ain't gonna lie when I heard the story. I'm like, although he's mentally not there, he just seemed too calculated and too heavy set on this family. So it's like, then he tried to run off with the car, and then actually he did take off with the car and shit. I thought he had a problem with the granddaddy or something, man. I don't know, man. The schizophrenia, man. But they should have never took away his medication, man. And then look at the situation that happened. You're out here victimizing people and taking cars and shit, man. And it ain't cool, man. So now, Kendrick Lamar done won some Grammys. Again. Niggas, the OG niggas ain't happy about it, man. A lot of niggas sound sour and shit. And we gonna get into it. And let me know what y'all think. Do the OGs got a point? Or are they hating on the fact that Kendrick is kind of running the game? He's been kind of running it for a while. Low-key, kind of been up there for a while. Let's get down to the smoke.
And next thing you know, people start hating on you. Now we have to identify the difference between hating and giving your own opinion. What exactly makes somebody a hater? If I don't rock with your music and I feel like you should not have won a Grammy for it, does that actually make me a hater? Now congrats to Kendrick Lamar for becoming the most awarded rapper in Grammy history with 27 Grammys. He just won a Grammy for Record of the Year with Luther, Best Rap Album for GNX, Best Rap Song for TV Off, Best Rap Performance for Chains and Whips, and finally, Best Melodic Rap Performance for Luther. These 5 Grammys put him over Jay-Z, who previously held the record with 25 Grammys.
It's hip-hop as usual, man. I'm not good at talking about myself, but I express it through the music. It's an honor to be here, Pilot Eclipse. Every time I tell you this, hip-hop is gonna always be right here. We're gonna be in these suits, we're gonna be looking good. We're gonna be having our folks with us. We're gonna be having the culture with us. So I appreciate y'all. God is the glory. Love y'all.
And the crazy part about it is that this is not going to be the last time he wins a Grammy. Kendrick is only 38 years old, so you assume he's got at least 10 more years in him. And just like every other industry, whether it's sports, corporate, anytime the young guy takes the shine, anytime the young guy is doing well and breaking records, there always seems to be a little bit of hate from the OGs. Now, whether it's jealousy...
27 Grammys, though. You can't hate on that. That's greatness. And you gotta remember, it's not like the nigga was botting this shit. You know what I'm saying? Not like the nigga was botting this shit. The nigga got some classic albums. You know what I'm saying? Not no, yo, you know what I'm saying? Fly by night music, nigga. You know, that nigga had some classic records.
from these older guys, or sometimes they feel overlooked. But whatever it is, they do not do a good job of hiding it. Lil Wayne caught a lot of heat for his tweet after the Grammys, where he said congrats to the
Let my monitor catch up. All right, now my monitor's caught up. What we say? Someone had to take Jay-Z's spot, and Lamar's time up. Someone gonna get more than him. That's facts. Yeah, stop gatekeeping everything. Yeah. Let the new gen get their shine. Y'all gotta stop this gatekeeping ass shit, bro. 100%. Let the little nigga come up, and one day it's gonna be another little nigga coming up after him that we gonna have to give our respects to. It's how the game goes, man. Everybody has their turn, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let a nigga have his turn, and it's gonna go to somebody else. Shit. You know what I'm saying? But now Lil Wayne, y'all can see what it says here, man. It sounds like a sore loser. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like a sore loser.
Nominees and winners. Then he goes on to make it about himself. He said, I wasn't included. As usual, I gotta work harder. As usual. One time for my slime Bill belly. Now, a lot of fans called out Lil Wayne. People said, bruh, your last album you dropped was Toilet Water and it went triple copper. You should not be in a position to be expecting a Grammy. Now, of course, you guys know Wayne and Kendrick had their back and forth. A couple years ago, when Kendrick was announced as the halftime Super Bowl performer in Wayne's hometown of New Orleans. So obviously with this tweet, a lot of people felt like Wayne was trying to diss and shade Kendrick. Now it does not.
First of all, Wayne, with all due respect, that last Carter was terrible. I'm not even, it wasn't, all right, maybe it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't good at all. Compared to what we know, that wasn't your thing. It didn't hit like that though. Maybe 1 or 2 records, but it didn't hit. You in no position from what you did in 2025 to have no Grammy nomination for what? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
I'll stop there, you guys. Fat Joe also spoke on Kendrick Lamar winning the Grammys, and once again, people felt like his tone was a little bit shady towards Kendrick. Here it is.
Congratulations to him. I heard Jay-Z congratulated him. Yeah, you know, it just started giving young guys Grammys. You know, when we was coming up, you know, Flavor Flav was like, who gives a damn about a goddamn Grammy? Because they wasn't giving it to us. So just know, congratulations, Kendrick Lamar.
Mark Lamont Hill from the Joe Budden.
What was he saying, man? What are you trying to say, Joey Crack? You would have won some Grammys? For what, Lean Back? What song, Joey, what other songs you got besides the Lean Back record? Because y'all got to tell me. I don't know. Besides the Lean Back record, it sounds like some hating shit, bro. You would have probably won 1 Grammy then. You know what I'm saying? 1. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. What we say? What we say tonight? And we wonder why we don't get anywhere. Pass the torch or knowledge. That's how we all move up. Until then, crickets. Yo, pass the torch or the knowledge. Pass the game on to the next ones. That's how we gonna move up. You can't do that, nigga. Ain't nothing gonna happen for us, bro. Now think about it. This nigga came up, he's 38 years old. He's still got a lot more career left, and we hating on the motherfucker? Oh my God. It's only in the culture, man. We do shit like that, man. I don't understand, bro. Let the nigga do his thing, bro.
Podcast also came out and said, yo, I really did not want Kendrick to win. I wanted Clips to win.
I really did not want Kendrick to get Rap Album of the Year.
Really?
Well, let me put it differently. I wanted Clips to get Rap Album of the Year. I just thought they really deserved it far more. But I don't think it was a bad choice. I just really was rooting for Clips. That's all.
Yeah, I think we all in the same.
Yeah, I think we all in the same boat. So that's the only award that I was just like really, really frustrated about. Or not frustrated.
So we're not all the same, because I am not frustrated with Kendrick winning that one.
Oh no, I wasn't frustrated. I think I'm agreeing with you.
I think disappointed is a better word.
I wanted. Yeah. I felt like seeing them everywhere. Everything that they did. As great as the album was, it being a comeback album, it seemed like all the stars were in alignment for them to win.
Yes.
And when it didn't happen, I was just like, damn.
To come back.
I'm sorry. But to lose to GNX is still, they weren't snubbed. This is not Good Kid, Mad City losing to Macklemore. Yeah. This isn't that. This is still a great album, won Best Rap Album of the Year.
And finally, Isaac Hayes III. the son of the legendary Isaac Hayes. Now he came out and said, yo, God.
Man, listen, Clips did have a good album though. If anybody could have took that spot, we could have gave it to Clips. But I don't know, man. The GNX album was it last year, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was it. It's gonna be like you almost gotta give it to him. Like I don't know what the hating is. And now Isaac Hayes the third, man, nigga, I don't know who we know who your daddy is. I don't know what the fuck you do. But he tries to really break it down like Kendrick don't deserve this shit. Man, some real hating going on. What you saying, Lady T? We as black people need to learn how to be happy for each other. 100%. You know what I'm saying? We never want the best for our own if it's the same industry as us. Always as competition. We never just rock together and get the bag and just work up. It's always our man, he got more money than me and you watching his pockets, or you know what I'm saying? Or I got to be the bigger star, or nigga, I want all the Grammys, or this nigga done won too much. You know what I'm saying? What we say, Knight? Yeah, okay, before 2017, yeah, okay. But now Lamar is the one. Sorry. Y'all had y'all time. Niggas is tying them right up and niggas is mad. I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen anything like this, man. This I don't know, man.
Guys, I voted for Glorilla Glorious for Rap Album of the Year. Kendrick and Clips delivered strong work, but this vote was not about legacy. It was about impact in a specific year.
Listen, from when the nigga said Glorilla won Album of the Year, he's high. Nigga, you doing something. Like that, leave the alcohol or whatever you doing alone, my partner. Would you go Glorilla? He said Glorilla. What Album of the Year? Over the Clips and over fucking goddamn Lamar? You done lost your man. You done lost your man, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? You lost your man, goddamn it. What we said? Facts. You know what I'm saying? It's all facts, man. We speaking facts out here. Lady T, Knight, y'all speaking facts, man. Y'all speaking facts, man.
Glorilla had the year, and Glorious was the album that deserved recognition, in my opinion. People said, bro, you are out of your goddamn mind. Yes, Glorilla had a great album, but if we're talking about impact and album of the year, it does not come close to the Clips or Kendrick's album.
So, about my Grammy post this morning, I want to add a little bit more information to people that have been responding to the conversation.
Knight, I like that one. That's a real one right there. It said everything has an expiration date, even life. Nigga, once you get on, you're gonna be hot. One day you're not. You're gonna cool off. Everybody has an expiration date. And these niggas don't realize the time is up. Let the nigga do his thing. Like Wayne talking about he's sour for not being nominated for a Grammy, and you gave us that bullshit ass Carter. I said, come on, man. You done lost your man. You know what I mean?
First and foremost, a lot of people have been saying, what about Killer Mike? What about Killer Mike? What about Killer Mike? Well, this is a text message I sent Killer Mike in November of 2023. This is before the Drake-Kendrick beef. I said, thanks for the kind words about fan base today. Get out there and campaign for these Grammys. LA and San Francisco have the largest voting chapters, so make sure you do some sort of events for the membership out there. The Grammys are just like running for office. And Mike understands that. But the problem is that Killer Mike shouldn't have to go campaign in LA exclusively just to win a Grammy. That is the point. That the majority of the voting body is out in Los Angeles, California. If he does not go in California and campaign heavily for those Grammys, he doesn't get that Atlanta sweep. And that's the point that I'm trying to make. Here's even more proof. These are the last 11 years of the Grammy Rap Album of the Year winners. Take a look. Kendrick Lamar, Chance the Rapper, Kendrick Lamar, Cardi B, Tyler the Creator, Nas, Tyler the Creator, Kendrick Lamar, Killer Mike, Doechii, and Kendrick Lamar. So that means 7 of the last 11 Rap Album of the Year Grammy Award winners were from LA and 5 were from TDE. Here's what I mean. There's 15,000 members that vote for the Grammys. The easiest way to solve this is for the Grammy board to reveal how many members of the voting body are in each city. And to make the balance fair, let's say there's 4,000 or 5,000 voters in LA. Then there needs to be 5,000 voters in Nashville, 5,000 voters in New York, and so on and so forth. Miss me with this bullshit.
Now, fans actually discovered that Isaac Hayes.
Yo, he might have a point. I don't know. Sounds like the LA bias going on. He might have a point. I ain't gonna lie. Once he broke it down like that, but it doesn't even fucking matter. So what? In the last few years, the West Coast was running it. Get the fuck. When Atlanta was running it, niggas, they was running it. When the East Coast was running it, niggas was running it. So what? The game shifted. That's what I see. Maybe the game shifted. You know what I'm saying? The fuck are we talking about? When Atlanta was hot, it was hot. That's it. You know what I'm saying? When New York was hot, it was hot. But he could have a point, though. You know what I'm saying?
The third actually had credits on a record on Glorilla's album. And this is where Punch TDE had enough. Absolutely no disrespect to Glow. She's absolutely deserving. She's been killing it. But this nigga's crazy. Punch then went on to call out everybody that's been hating on Kendrick Lamar for winning the Grammys. He said these boys is haters. All of them. And I love it. Jason Martin responded back to him saying, you spelled Ben wrong. I love watching them try to disguise the hate with their opinionated versions of fact. Cap masters, if you ask me. Now, I do have a slightly different take from a lot of people. If you're Punch...
Let me tell y'all, man. The West Coast is... What? The West Coast is the Grammys, homie. Yo, shout out to the West Side, man. Yo, holy shit. Yo, that is facts. The West Coast is the Grammys, homie. You fucking talking about, nigga? That's why we got the realest chat in YouTube, man. Y'all be rocking and rolling, man. What we said? It's true. I was just wondering, isn't the Grammys in LA? I said, come on, that motherfucker, come on, y'all. That nigga don't know what he's talking about, man. What are we talking about? If a nigga, Cardi B was on that bitch because she was hot. You know what I'm saying? What about the other motherfuckers that was on that list? Because they was hot. Don't get mad because the West Coast got some hot artists. What the fuck is going on? The game always moves, man. It shifts, man. We don't know where it's going to be at this year. You going to stay on the West Coast? Where it might shift, man. We don't know. But that's how the culture moves, man. Shit. One time it was in Canada with Drake. And then it shifted. So shit just moves all the goddamn time, man. So them motherfuckers sound like goddamn haters, man. You know what I'm talking about? But that brings us to the end of our segment this morning. You know what I'm talking about? Salute to everybody that popped in this morning. And this is the time of day that I show love to everybody that popped in. Salute to Chico Black. My partner player partner, Jaloso Nation. Y'all got to go follow his channel. He be the realest, updating y'all with exclusive industry insiders in sports, you know what I'm saying, entertainment. You know what I'm talking about? Then we got our Lady T, salute to you, and shout out to everybody in Ontario on this Saturday morning. You know what I'm talking about? Miss Knight, my day ones in the building. Shout out to everybody in New Jersey. All love, always. You know what I'm talking about? Philip James, my player partner. Salute to you for the super chat this morning. You know what I'm talking about? God bless you. And wherever you are in the world, we send you nothing but love, blessings, prayer. I hope your family's good, your health is straight, and your finances even better, partner. Always good to see you on the chat. You know what I'm talking about? And everybody else that popped in, we're going to be back at it again tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. I switched it up. We ain't doing the news shit. You know what I'm saying? Same hip-hop, same rotation, because I'll be getting them yellows, talking the news. I don't know what's going on, and I ain't want no problems. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want no problems. So we're going to stick to what we normally do and have our conversations in the morning. You know what I'm talking about? So, y'all enjoy y'all Saturday. You know what I'm talking about? I appreciate y'all tuning in. We're going to be back at it again tomorrow. We got videos coming out today. And as always, play on, player, play on.